We shouldn't be saying this.
This is the 3rd degree.
Let's get into it. 3 new bombshells entering the middle.
I don't know what I'm doing! The plot plotted, and we're making it work.
We shouldn't be saying this.
Maybe I simply don't want to be hurt.
Why is that being posted?
I was having a nice season. Let's get into it. Are we ready to finally start this? That was easier than last time.
Yeah, because you didn't stay here having a breakdown about it for 4 minutes.
That's not fair.
It's
We're back!
Again.
Yay.
Gay?
Yay.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did.
You went gay. These Starbursts are hard as a fucking rock. I'm gonna break
They're
it
as
too.
hard as me when you're around. Don't purple nipple me, please. This week has been... Ow! Nipple!
God, you sound like your brother when you scream.
He gets it from me. He sounds like me. I don't sound like him.
You sound like him.
You still have to get a little bit closer. You're still too far away. I can't hear you.
Ah!
Okay, thank you. Not that close. Ew! 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 I'm done. Knock it off. Has anything exciting happened for either of you?
Well, I was supposed to buy Lexi's car, but...
We're working on it.
We're working on it.
We're working on it.
Ah!
We're working on it.
Sorry, I'm trying to open this and it's shaking the table, which is shaking
We
the
are
mics.
working on it. Wow! That was loud. Guys, she's squirting again.
I'm slurping.
Now we've changed it.
I don't know.
I feel like nothing has really happened.
I have my first Zeta event that I planned today.
Oh, fuck. I have to be there for that, don't I?
Yes.
We both do.
Yep.
What are we doing?
Making cards.
We get
for,
to make cards!
for pediatric cancer kids. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
They're going to the pediatric cancer unit.
Can I make a bluey one?
You can make whatever you want, as long as it's appropriate.
A penis?
Nope. I said appropriate.
What about boobs?
I just got done learning. I just got done doing my anatomy final on lab practical on the penis and vagina.
She got half that down.
I also did the digestive system and the
Respiratory?
nope.
Circular?
Nope.
Brain?
Endocrine.
Nope.
I don't know what any of the actual terms are for any of them. The butthole.
No. Yes, but no. But
The bowels.
we
That's
did that.
digestive.
That's digestive.
Urinary.
Urinary.
There
Thank
we
you.
go.
I was gonna say piss, but I didn't.
That's all I could come to my mind was the pee system.
You should have said that.
Yeah, but that's not the correct term.
Okay, well, the butthole isn't the correct term either. But here we are.
Okay.
Guys, I don't know how long I can actually sit here for, because my body really hurts.
We have to get her back, so.
This gotta be a quick one.
We am doing Am I the Assholes? Because I fear as though we can, we're pretty good at this. It takes one to know one. And we're all pretty big assholes.
Whoa, whoa, don't include me in this equation.
You have a pretty big ass.
How would you know?
I saw her whole anatomy the other day. I don't have any underwear on. Ugh.
You know what I discovered? I have really small nipples.
Correct.
I didn't know.
Correct.
They're so tiny.
Maybe it's just because you have little boobies. But, like, Emily has really small nipples, and she has big boobs. Like, she got bigger boobs than I do. And she has
They're
small
like
nipples.
the size of a
Yeah.
quarter. No, a dime.
You know who has really small nipples? He walks around with his shirt off all the time, and he has, like, nipples like this fucking big.
What if I just cut his name out?
Okay.
Okay.
But it's so strange to me.
Small nipple, bitch. Okay. You ready?
Alright, we ready?
I want my chicken nuggets. They're probably ready.
You're gonna go get
You
Blake
also have to let
scratching at the
Blake
back
in.
door.
Oh, you guys can talk shit about me now.
Great.
Perfect. Our favorite pastime.
Last time this happened, she left and she came back down in a Buzz Lightyear suit.
Oh, good God.
Fully naked underneath, by the way.
Why wouldn't she be dressed?
I thought you just ate the sugar out of the bottom of the bag, and I was like, wow, Lizzie.
Hey, I'm a big bag, but I ain't that big bag. Damn. I slept for so long yesterday. I literally got back after...
Blake! Careful, he's gonna step on cords. Hi, Blake.
Hi, Bubba.
Wait, Blake, come here. Come here, Blake. Blake, come here. Come here. Say hi. Blake, say hi. Blake. Blakey. Blake, say hi. Blake, say hi to the people.
Blake, tell the people what you...
Blake, come here.
Come here, Bubba. Tell the people. What do they need to know? Tell the people. Tell the people.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Blake.
Thank you, Blake. We appreciate the insight. We got back from USG yesterday.
Yeah.
And I literally got in bed.
Yeah.
Slept for 2 hours. Like, she could not wake me up. Like, I genuinely was just... I'm flaring and it's horrible. I hate flaring.
Maggie got sick, and then I went home, and she got me sick. So now I feel like ass.
Isn't that how it always happens?
Yeah. Maggie is always the fault. I texted my parents, and I was like, tell Maggie she's a fucking goner, I swear to God. But, that happened, and then I had to go to Allie's choir concert last night. Which
How was that?
It was okay. They sounded good. But
good.
I just didn't necessarily want to go, but I knew it was important to her. So
Right.
I went, and it was her senior year, and I can't go to the other one because it's my surgery day.
Yep.
So
I come bearing gifts.
there's that. Yes, shitty gluten-free nuggets.
They're really good gluten-free nuggets. I got every type of sauce you could imagine.
Honey mustard.
Honey, yeah.
Yes,
Honey mustard.
that's what I want.
Chick-fil-A. Oh.
Blake Stuffer.
Why am I getting the sauces? I don't have the fucking...
I have the nuggets.
I don't have the Yep. The chicken nuggets?
I
The
do.
whole thing of ketchup for me.
Give it to me. Put it over here.
That's not very good.
I know, they're delicious. They're really fucking expensive too, so.
That's why you made a whole bag of them.
Get your ass in here.
I'll get my ass in something else.
Please do not.
They're hot.
Were you guys talking shit?
Yep.
How much?
Fat shit.
How much?
Can
Can I have sweet and sour sauce, please?
let me finish my story. So, went to choir concert. I didn't get home till like 11:30.
Right.
Because Peyton and I went to Applebee's after. Because we were both starving. And then I had to bring her home. And then I went home. And then I called Jacob and went the fuck to bed. I was so tired. And I didn't wake up till... Actually, I was woken up at 7:30 this morning when his one alarm went off for his meds, but he didn't actually wake up to it, so it just went off for 20 minutes. And then he took his meds when he actually woke up for class, but
I can't relate.
I was up at 7:30 and then went back to bed.
You can, though. My alarms wake you up more than they wake me
I don't
up.
understand how people don't wake up to alarms. Like,
I don't either.
I wake up
The
at
second,
like...
well, the only time I have it is when I think it's in my dream.
That's
But
his problem.
It still wakes me up.
Okay.
That's his
So I
issue. He
get
always
that.
thinks it's in his dream.
Oh. Right.
Hold on, Niecy texted me. I fear it's about later.
Do you want me to just put it on my lap and you guys can grab?
No.
Okay.
All right.
Do you need help?
Shut the fuck up and leave me alone.
Make me. That's what I thought. Can I have my coda?
No.
I got it anyways.
All right, ready?
Wait.
Can we stop?
That's my thing.
I'm trying to
Can
get my
we
throat.
Stop. For the love of everything. All right. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was a low blow.
Clock your shit real fast.
Give you a low blow.
I'll give you a low blow.
I
Nice.
said it first. Fuck you.
I'm giving you gas money. Can I have a couple more? You're not even getting a choice in the matter. I'm gonna shove it down your throat.
Showed up your ass.
Hopefully I make it to therapy.
All right, ready?
Aren't these fire? They're not as crunchy as I like them.
Okay. Where do we want to start?
Can the entire pod just be us eating chicken nuggets?
I mean, that's fine, but like...
Am I the asshole?
Yeah.
Read the story to us.
Which one do you want to start with? I have so many.
Okay, give us titles.
Okay. Am I the asshole for leaving my girlfriend at a wedding after she told the bride I used to have a crush on her? Am I the asshole for laughing in my sister-in-law's face when she DNA tested my daughter?
That's fucked.
Am I the asshole for walking out of the airport when I saw my husband's mom standing there with her luggage? Am I the asshole for doing weird/awkward poses when my mother-in-law accidentally walks in on me in the bathroom? Am I the asshole for being mad my boyfriend won't make noodles the way I like?
Me. Hey, you're getting sweet and sour.
My best friend accidentally sent me a text about secretly hating me.
Oh.
That's some bullshit.
Am I the asshole for liquidating my daughter's college fund to keep our dream house?
Yes.
This one is literally just says, my wife won't talk to me anymore.
Right.
I made my girlfriend cry for admitting that my best friend is more attractive than her.
Wow.
My husband, 39F. No. My 39F husband, 31 male, got a paternity test on our daughter, 5 female, and it came back negative, but I never cheated. Now he thinks our relationship is a lie and wants a divorce. What do I do? Plus update.
Wow, that's a lot.
Where would you like to start?
That one.
Okay.
I kind of like the weird poses.
Okay. Am I the asshole for doing weird /
Go back to the other one.
I see who the favorite is. It's fine. Go ahead. Read the bathroom one. Go ahead. No, it's fine.
Actually,
It's fine.
I...
My ears!
Oh, hi, Blake.
Oh, Blake Steffer! Okay.
No. Tell the people.
He already told the people, Natalie. We had this segment down. Hi, Bubba. Okay.
But he's back.
My 29F husband, 35M, got a paternity test on our daughter, 5 female, and it came back negative, but I never cheated. Now he thinks our relationship is a lie and wants a divorce. What do I do? Plus update. I don't know how it... Sorry. I don't know how it happened, and I haven't been able to stop crying all day. I never cheated. I love my husband. We've been together since college, and he's the love of my life. He's handsome and kind, and while I've slept with 2 other people, both were before we got together. There is no other potential father for our daughter. We were married already and actively trying for a baby. I never cheated. I never would cheat, and I don't know why he took that stupid test because I would never ever cheat. But it came back negative, and now he thinks he's not her dad. I don't know how to convince him it was a faulty test, and I'm so scared.
Get another test, you dumb fuck.
Whoa, I'm not done. These past few months, it's like he's become someone completely different from the man I married. He's cold and suspicious. He kept demanding to see my phone and wouldn't tell me why, and I showed him at first,
He's cheating.
Right.
but eventually told him I wouldn't anymore unless he explained why. He's been distant with our daughter too. He stays in his office for hours on end, and I don't know what he's doing. I did not cheat. He accused me this morning, saying he's done the test after realizing our daughter's eyes, brown, wouldn't naturally come from ours, both blue.
Oh, no, they don't.
And that he wanted me to get out of the house.
Hey, do I need to do a Punnett square for you? Because you can still get brown eyes.
Not with 2 blue eyes.
Yes, you can.
If their parent has brown eyes.
If it's too dominant.
And
It
they don't.
has to be a
aren't
dominant
dominant.
and recessive.
Brown eyes are dominant.
I understand that.
Yes,
I'm
but
saying
if their
blue
parents,
eyes
if
are
the person's parent
recessive.
both has blue eyes,
Yeah,
the
but they
baby's
could-
gonna
they
have blue eyes,
No,
and then when that
They can
person
still have
has a
big and
baby,
little.
But if they don't have a big and they only have littles,
Yeah,
then
but-
you're stuck with the
But
recessive
they
gene.
could still have a big and a little.
Okay,
and then they would have
all right, stop.
brown eyes.
Let me get through this.
I hate science.
And fuck. He accused me this morning, saying he's done the test after realizing that our daughter's brown wouldn't naturally come from ours, both blue, and that he wanted me to get out of the house. I didn't leave, and he locked me out of our...
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck, hold on. Sorry.
I like my mom.
He locked me out of our bedroom, and now I'm in my daughter's room. This is terrifying. What should I do? Edit. The specific advice I want is how I can prove I'm innocent and how to make sure this relationship works. I want to keep my family together at all costs. Also,
Take another
I just
test.
had a conversation with my husband. He's out of his room now, and we discussed some things. I told him again that I would never cheat and started talking about a list I made of tests I want done. But he told me that he didn't want to hear it right now. We're going to have a longer conversation tomorrow, and he said he still loves our daughter and he won't try to keep me out of the house or our room for now. I asked him to hug me and he did. I'm scared that I won't be able to convince him. I want our family to go back to normal. How can I be a good wife and support his needs while proving my innocence?
So basically he's a serial killer and he's plotting to kill you. Get out now.
Natalie, thoughts, opinions?
I don't think you're the asshole. Wait, what was she the asshole for? For being mad?
No. This isn't I'm an asshole. This is what the fuck do I do? Because my daughter is not related to her father, but she is.
I fear. Take another test. If it's so faulty that you're saying.
Natalie?
Right.
Thoughts? Agree?
If they were already married, the kid looks like
It's
the
just the
dad. It's just the
eyeballs.
eye color.
But kids' eyes change colors when they're babies all the time.
But the kid's also 5.
Oh,
Yeah.
the kid was 5.
The kid was 5.
Oh. Well.
But, like,
All right,
you've
ready?
gone 5 years without having a suspicion about it?
Ready. You're not going to expect this one.
It's not the baby. It's not his.
Hi, everyone. First off, I wanted to thank everyone who reached out. My original post got so much attention. It was hard to get to everything, but I ended up making a list of plans and tests I wanted to get done. My husband was understandably distrustful of me for a while, but he apologized for the way he acted, which I didn't need, and said that he wouldn't try to kick me out of our home. He did say, though, that if every test came back and I had cheated, then he was going to go scorch earth.
Huh?
Rain hell on earth. We did a few tests. Blood paternity tests for him and me and our daughter. And we had an appointment with a trimeicist specialist for chromosomes coming up. But that got canceled because, well...
Chromosomeologist.
Some of you guessed it, but my daughter isn't biologically mine either. I don't know how this happened, but a police officer came to our house and took our statements, and we're suing the hospital where I gave birth.
They had the wrong baby!
I don't know what happened to my baby, and that is terrifying. I have my husband back, but my whole world was still upended. And I just wish he'd never taken that stupid test. I've been sleeping in my daughter's room, and I'm so afraid that she's going to be taken away from me. But at the same time, I want to know where my biological daughter is and if she's okay. I pray to God she's okay. My daughter still doesn't know the details, and we've been trying to keep this quiet. The last thing we need is a big scandal. I don't want people to know us to look at her differently. She deserves better than that. She's such a good kid, and she's not some spectacle to be gawked at.
She's still your kid. You raised her.
If we can find her birth family, I have no idea what we'll do. I guess the best case scenario would be to get a bigger house and all live together, but I don't know if we can afford that, or if they go for that, or even if we'll be able to locate them, or if I'm just crazy.
Well, where's their baby?
They don't know.
Is it not with the other birth family? Did they get switched, or did it get like switched?
That's the thing. You have no idea how many babies got switched.
So now, if you were born at a certain hospital on a certain day, test your child, because apparently they're not.
This whole situation is crazy. I don't know anyone else who's been in a situation like this. I mean, are there support groups for parents of kids who got mixed up?
Probably.
I googled and nothing came up. Literally, all I'm getting are tabloid articles from trashy magazines that slap the faces of innocent kids on the same pages as celebrity sex scandals and fiction.
Wow.
How do we tell our daughter? I mean, we can't tell her now.
Don't tell her.
She'll tell the kids at school, and then it'll be everywhere. But we have to say something.
They switched me at birth.
I don't know what I ever did to deserve this.
Oh my God, I'm blending into the couch.
All right, you want the husband's POV?
He has one too.
He's got a POV on the whole situation. You want it?
Sure.
So I don't know how many of you have been down a self-doubt rabbit hole before, but it's not the most logical place to be. It's even less logical when you have the whole damn internet telling you your wife is cheating and that she's planning to take the house
email. We all looked at
and
it.
take you for all your
Food
worth.
trucks. Hold on.
Mac at night.
That's pizza. When is this?
Ice cream truck from 6 to 8 tonight in Dome Circle.
We can go after our event.
We can get ice cream.
Yes!
Guys, I got a walking challenge prize.
What'd you get?
It's a blanket!
Oh,
I have one of those.
that's so fun.
Oh, that's so cute.
Let me see it. Yeah, I have one like that.
I
It's
got
just not as fluffy.
3.
So did I. It was my Pop and Shop prize.
Ready? Back to this.
Oh.
It's even less logical when you have the whole damn internet telling you that your wife is cheating and she's planning to take the house and take you for all you're worth and never really loved you and you always sort of thought she was too good for you anyway.
He
So
thought she was cheating?
Uh-huh.
So they both...
Uh-huh.
Who's lying?
Nobody's lying. Nobody cheated. The baby wasn't theirs.
I'm aware, but why are we both thinking that each other's cheating?
Well, because think about it.
They didn't.
How would have the man cheated on her?
He's not. He's saying his wife
She
is
didn't think he
cheating.
cheated.
Oh.
He thought she cheated that whole time.
Okay.
Idiot. Stupid.
So you end up seeing everything as a sign of infidelity, and then you get not one, but 2 failed paternity tests on your daughter. When COVID happened, I got fat. I got depressed. I stopped.
Real.
I stopped feeling like a person.
Me.
My wife stayed beautiful. She stayed herself. I was sure that she'd made a mistake, that she'd regret being with me. I started getting into some online groups, especially on Reddit, that were full of guys who had been cheated on, lost custody, lost everything, and when someone said that his tip-off that was his and his wife both had blue eyes and their son had brown, I felt fucking stupid. I did not want to jump to conclusions, but when I made a post about my fears, everyone said that she was cheating. People said not to say anything because she's used to it because she is used to hiding her cheating and will get ahead of me on the divorce. I got the test and I didn't really think it'd come back negative. Then it did. I didn't want to believe it, but yeah, I pulled back. I felt betrayed. I wanted to be a good husband, but I couldn't shake this. I tried to find evidence of an affair and failed. I got another test, and when that one was also negative, I snapped. If you've ever been cheated on, you know what it feels like. When my wife denied it, I got angrier. I just wanted her to leave. I didn't want to go through what everyone seemed to think was going to happen. I didn't want to lose custody of my kid. I didn't want to lose my house. I was scared and angry, and I wanted the truth. I felt like if she couldn't even be honest, there was no getting past this. I took a few hours to calm down. When she came back with a list of tests to take, I tried to keep my cool. Tried to keep my cool for so long. I know I was wrong about the affair, but so was everyone else in my ear. My kid was genuinely not biologically mine. I didn't immediately consider that switched at birth was an option. I've been through a messed up time, and I
wouldn't jump to that conclusion either.
And I didn't think getting angry one time because I thought my wife cheated and was lying about it makes me a monster.
I don't think he's a bad guy.
Because people in the comments were saying, "Oh, you're such a horrible person for saying your wife cheated."
What
and
would be your first reaction if the baby's
obviously,
not yours?
you get a DNA test and they say the baby's not yours. All right, and then I have 4 top comments.
You're gonna think that it's
infidelity.
Right, you're gonna think that they cheated, but
yeah,
nobody's gonna go switched at birth. That's not a very common occurrence.
No.
Check your fucking tags, brother.
Well, not all hospitals are like that. They are nowadays, but some rural hospitals are not as. Man, I hated how I said that word. Anyway, rural hospitals.
Rural.
All right, I got 4 top comments.
Rawr!
4 comments that I loved. Get DNA for all of 3 of you in case the hospital switched babies. This was on the 1st before the update. Somebody was already keyed on that the baby was switched. Make sure she's yours as well. That sounds crazy, but it could happen. Use a different reputable company. Do not tell them anything.
Do not tell them anything.
The only way to prove you're innocent is to have your daughter tested again. Also, you yourself should DNA test your daughter to make sure she's yours biologically as well. Seems far-fetched, I know, but just to rule out all possibilities. What do you mean?
How do you DNA test if somebody's your child?
You just saliva. It's the same way we do ancestry testing.
How do you know that from my spit?
Your DNA.
How do my little letters tell you what I am?
They do.
There's only so many options for my little letters.
All right, ready? This one was great.
What are you doing?
I wouldn't breathe a word of this to anyone, which it sounds like you're doing. I would, however, hire a good lawyer. The unknown is scary. Having a lawyer to talk to and help you navigate this very murky gray space will
brother, that's a therapist, not a lawyer.
No, they're saying to sue the hospital.
Oh.
As well as a psychologist.
You also need it.
As well as a psychologist.
Okay, you need a therapist.
You may not be ready to bring your daughter up to speed, but you need a safe place for you and your husband to unpack the roller coaster of
emotions. And when you tell your daughter, tell her with a therapist.
That you two have been through. I hope this has a happy ending for you, although I have no idea what that would look like. Good luck.
Good luck, brother.
All right.
Good luck, Charlie.
New fear in my life. My daughter will be switched at birth, and I don't actually bring my real kid home.
Well,
take a good look at your baby when it's born.
Well, so I also, after this, I started doing, aggressive amount of research into, ways to prevent this from happening. And people are like, nowadays they're a lot more, conscious about it. They stick stickers on your kids and, but But, like, medical band stickers and stuff. Like,
Well, problem
yes.
is you pick up 2 babies at once, go change them, and put them back in their wrong thing.
Exactly.
That's how, it's so easy to do. That's why
Exactly.
they have the ankle tags on.
they have ankle tags. They said, like, one mom was in the comments was like, when my baby was born, I had an ankle tag on, I had a tag on her ankle, on her wrist, and it matched mine. And every time the baby left the room, the nurse made sure that everything matched. Every time it came back, everything matched. That way, they were sure that their baby was their baby.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Could you imagine going from, oh my god, my wife cheated on me, to,
Oh my god, this isn't my kid.
this isn't my kid? Like, not even like, this isn't my kid because my wife cheated. This isn't my kid because the
they gave me
hospital
the
gave me the
wrong
wrong
one.
baby.
Yeah.
I've been raising the wrong child. Well, I've been raising not my own DNA for 5 years.
It's still their child.
That's what I'm
Right.
saying. Like, that's my thing with it. Like, if my baby gets switched at birth, then I just had the wrong baby. I'm supposed to have this one then.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what the universe is telling me.
doing
I'm
its
supposed to have
thing.
this baby, not that one.
It's just the universe.
That
doing
means
its
that
thing.
baby's gonna grow up ugly, and they wanted to give me a cute baby, so they gave me that one
They
instead.
gave me the pretty one with the pretty DNA.
Yeah,
And the
because
pretty
my
pink
DNA
bow.
ain't cute.
Neither is
Shut up.
mine.
DNA coming from
Robert.
my baby's gonna be fucked up. Not even in the face, but in the brain. My parents all follow. All three of them.
Robert!
Hi.
Hi, Dad.
Robert!
Can we post? That's gonna be a TikTok. Hi, Dad.
Hi, Robert! All right, ready for the next one?
That's fucking insane. No,
Wait, can we
I'm
take
stuck on this.
Can we take a moment?
Blake Suffer!
Hey, Blake.
Christopher.
Blake. Blake, go in my book bag.
You want to do noodles? I think noodles is really funny.
That's my name.
I know. You want to do the one about noodles?
Yeah, it's about me. I'd get really mad if my husband made me butter noodles the wrong way.
Am I the asshole for being mad my boyfriend won't make noodles the way I like?
Yeah, I'd be mad too.
I can't fucking see. Okay. This sounds dumb, but hear me out. I've always been a picky eater, especially when it comes to tomatoes.
Yes.
Ever since I was a kid, my dad would make
Ever since I was a kid, I've been legit. Sorry. She's gonna pinch me. She's gonna pinch me.
Ever since I was a kid, my dad would make my spaghetti different from the rest of the house. I like having an essence of the sauce flavor on the noodles, but not the
chunks.
overpowering flavor having noodles bathed in sauce
Correct.
creates.
You coat it and then you drain it.
Oh, no. Yes, actually, I think so. So here's where it gets a bit odd. My dad would separate my spaghetti from my family's after putting the sauce on it, and then would rinse the sauce off with the sink and strainer.
Oh, I don't rinse it. I just
I
scoop
love-
the
You're
extra
just
sauce
having just take the noodles out before you put the sauce in.
Well, hold
Correct.
on. I love noodles like this, as it is a it is a nice subtle tomato vibe given to the mild spaghetti. She's 20, boyfriend, who's 26,
Damn.
has known about this since we
That's the
first
worst.
started dating. He's always told me my food habits were cute. We've been dating for almost 3 years now. Anyone want to do that math?
17 and 23.
Yeah.
So old my mom and dad were.
That's illegal.
I know.
Well, technically, no.
Yeah, it is.
16 is the age of consent.
Yeah, but
It's over the 3-year gap.
Well,
It's over the 3-year gap under 18.
I don't have to worry about that. Anyway.
It's okay, guys. Mine is younger than me. By like 3 months. It's a little more than that. But
Okay.
He's the same birthday as Stephanie.
We have been... Sorry.
Yep.
Birthday sex.
Not with Stephanie.
Just like, where are we going with that one?
You freakazoid.
Wow! A trapezoid freakazoid. A freakagle?
Yep. All right. Shh.
All right.
A freak tangle?
All right. Let me get through this.
Sorry.
Okay. He always
What
told
time are the
me...
things at 6?
Yes.
It's on the Zeta calendar.
6 to 7.
I don't have that on here.
You don't have the Zeta calendar?
Not on this
That's her personal account. Okay. I have to get through this.
one. Sorry. Go.
He always told me my food habits were cute. We've been dating for almost 3 years now and moved in together at the beginning of the pandemic so we could be locked down together.
Oh.
Ever
So-
since we moved in together, he insists on
Love.
taking charge of cooking and all cooking relating tasks. Dishes, grocery shopping, etc.
That's all.
And
Wow,
he
what a
assigned
man.
me...
What? Men don't normally do that.
That's hot.
It was hot.
Only the dishes, though. I want to cook. You can do the dishes. That's fine.
I think it's both hot.
Well, because you can't cook.
I can't do anything.
That's a lie.
All right, enough.
If I play with these buttons, is it going to do anything?
I don't think so,
Okay, great.
but I can hear them. I can, in fact, hear them.
Okay, go.
Have we gotten it all out?
No.
Have your moment.
No, I'm going to play with this the whole time. You can't hear it on the mic.
No, this one. Have your little autistic moment. Hey. Hey.
What? Hey, don't steal my computer. We're plugged in.
Can you hold this for me, Natalie?
Where did you get those?
Up there.
Okay.
Okay.
When you were making our chicken nuggets, took them out of the big jar.
Chicken nuggets.
We ready?
Those are for my brother's low blood sugars.
Well, I took a couple of them. What? Those are the ones you stole from for Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I made them the cutest little Valentine's Day thing. It was so cute.
I made a shot glass that had titties rhinestone on it. And I wrote tits.
Tits.
Actually, I think I wrote tit.
Tips.
It's not even tits. I think I wrote
It's
tit.
just one tit. It's a unitit.
I
A
was
uniboob!
No, a unitis is funnier than a uniboob. Ouch. Unilips.
It would be unilip, not unilips. Idiot. Unless you have multiple singular combined ones.
Well,
Like a...
unilips.
I will.
We're all women here. Hi, Bubba!
Hello, Blake.
Alright, we gotta get through this.
Why does he look like that?
Why do you look like that?
Hi, Bubba's.
Hi, Bubba's! Oh, the Blake.
Why are you scratching me like I'm the dog? Ruff.
Hello, Blake.
Bella, girl!
She won't come down here.
Oh, my Bellas!
Come here, baby.
Oh, my Bella, Bella,
Oh,
ballerina! Hi, Bella!
Hi, Bella.
Hey, Belle.
Hi, Bella!
Hi, baby.
Oh, hello!
Hi, sweet girls.
He's like, no, me.
Okay, I pet you too.
Hey, hey!
Okay, bye.
Come here, Bella!
Oh.
Oh, my sweet angel! Oh, my sweet angel! Oh, my sweet angel! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Oh,
They got
yeah.
booty. Oh.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
I was
yeah.
gonna booty pat her, but then she
Hi,
said
Bella.
that.
Hi, Bella. Just such a good girl. All right, you guys sit there. You gonna sit there?
Why does her collar say bra?
I don't know. So do both of theirs.
No, Blake is different. Blake doesn't have an R in the middle. It says BBA, I think. Blake!
Bella Rose. Is that supposed to be an A?
I think it's supposed to be an
trying
A.
to be an A.
Come here,
But it's a
Blake!
B. Yeah, I think it is.
What's Blake's middle name?
Blake. Fuck, what is it? Blake. It's another B.
Well, no shit.
Blake. Blake Black. Blake.
All right, Bella, go ahead.
What was
Go
his
ahead.
original name? It was Black.
Blackie.
Yeah, so maybe it's Blake Blackie.
No. Blake.
Go ahead, Bella.
Blake Brian.
Go ahead.
You know, I was gonna name him Blaze.
I love Blaze.
His original name was Blackie.
No, Blaze on campus.
We went to high school with a kid named Blaze.
Okay. You don't know who Blaze is? We need to talk about this. Okay, Blaze is
The one who's always with Mason.
He's always with Mason. He always has headphones on.
And a big fuzzy hat.
Or he doesn't have headphones on and his anime videos are just playing out loud.
He's got that fuzzy though.
Yes, it's the kid with the fuzzy hat.
Yes.
Okay.
His name is Blaze.
Oh, that doesn't fit him.
Not at all. I had my first year writing seminar with him.
He's not a freshman?
He's a junior.
Why is he rooming with a freshman?
He's not.
He's not.
I thought
He lives in the
No,
hillsides.
he's always with Mason. He doesn't room with him.
Oh, I thought he was his roommate.
He asks me every time I go grocery shopping and I come back, he asks me what I bought from the grocery store.
Oh.
I'm like, groceries. Thank you. I'd like to go now. All right.
Upcoming visit. What visit do I have?
A penis visit.
No, I think it actually might be rheumatology because I get to go there tomorrow.
A dick appointment.
I fucking wish.
Do I start from the beginning? Or do you want me to start? I'm literally only 2 paragraphs in.
Oh, no, we remember. She likes it with a little bit tomato, wash it off.
Yep, okay. Okay. And they got locked down in the pandemic together.
Yes.
And he does all the
Wow, that is a love
cooking-related
story.
tasks.
How did you guys get together? We were
COVID!
locked down together in COVID. Is my camera blurry?
I don't think so. Your eyes are going...
My camera's blurry.
I don't think it is.
It looks blurry.
No.
I just can't see, so I'm not the person to be asking this. I don't have my
blurry?
glasses.
I don't think it looks blurry.
Oh, fuck.
I shouldn't be the person to ask me.
He told me, this doctor told me these meds were going to make my eyes go.
Okay. Are we ready?
Yeah.
And they got locked down together, and he's in charge of all the
That
cooking
sounds like a lesbian relationship.
and all cooking-related tasks.
They just like moved
dishes,
in together, locked down,
grocery
I'm stuck with you,
shopping,
now we're getting
etc.
married.
And he assigned the girlfriend to the role of cleaning the bulk of the apartment.
Assigned?
I guess.
What the fuck?
We split other tasks pretty much 50-50 too. Everything was perfect, and he always seemed to be making the noodles the way I like them when we had them.
Bro, if
This
you can't
was
tell,
until last week when we had spaghetti. We ate, and everything was good, but afterwards he started teasing me, saying things like, you really like your pasta with a essence of tomato, and how is your tomato essence, babe? Always using finger quotes around the word essence. After a few comments, I felt something was off and asked him if he had done anything differently with tonight's noodles than he usually does, and he started laughing. When he finally stopped laughing, he told me the whole truth while smirking. He said, I didn't do anything different than I usually do. I've never been making it the way you have requested. Apparently, the entire time we've been living together, he's just been skipping the pasta sauce on my noodles entirely. He claimed that if I didn't notice for this long, then it shouldn't matter that he's making the dinner in a way that's easier for him. I disagree entirely. I think the lying was a huge breach of trust.
no penis?
No, I don't have penis pain.
The lying was a huge breach of trust, and so was the refusal to make dinner the way I wanted. I have admittedly been acting passive-aggressive to him since, but he thinks he did nothing wrong, that I'm overreacting, and that I need to let it go. Am I the asshole? Edit 1. My boyfriend found the post and is not happy.
The fuck is this?
If you don't know, you don't have it.
I'm debating pouring the sauce directly down the drain to spite him. Edit 2. So a lot has happened since this morning. Y'all might... It actually says y'all. Y'all may be happy to hear we broke up. We had a huge blowout fight since he found the post, which led to me breaking up with him.
Over
He
spaghetti!
did not like being called a predator. When did the word predator come in?
How was he called a predator?
The comments, because they got together when she was 17 and he was 23.
Well, you did it to yourself, bud.
I was like, wait, I did not say the word predator. Anyway. And I started to think y'all had a point about that, so I ended up breaking up with him. He attempted to plead with me a bit. My parents pay our rent, so he can't afford the place without me.
Nah.
But I wouldn't budge. Now some things I found out in the argument. First, he is not a pharmacist like he told me. He just works at CVS. Second...
What?
Second, he actually cheated on me multiple times with other girls that go to my college. And lastly, and worst of all... which don't understand where this context comes from. I think I missed a chunk, but it's fine. He has never actually been allergic to dogs and just doesn't like them.
Oh, so he just... Wow, okay, so this guy seems to be manipulative in a way of doing things, saying that he's allergic or saying that he does something to make himself look better for having an opinion.
Yeah.
He's just scared to say his opinion.
The biggest comment, I think, is... It's long, but it's good.
I think... it was a toxic relationship. Glad you're both out of that.
Yeah.
But he's right. If you didn't notice that your pasta wasn't right for so long, don't put it on.
Reddit ended up deeming them that everyone sucks. So in the situation that everyone's just
I
like...
agree. So you guys aren't bad people. You're just bad together, and that's okay.
Yeah.
They could be good people that are bad together.
I do want to read this comment, though, because it's hefty.
Okay.
Okay. Everyone sucks here. You both sound dreadful, to be honest. The idea that putting pasta sauce on noodles and then rinsing it off would leave an essence of tomato flavor is objectively ridiculous.
Unless you're
And-
like cooking it in it, like you're boiling
Right,
it
like
in.
like how I make pasta in chicken broth,
Right.
and then you have that.
You
like,
didn't pour it on and then wash it
No.
off and it's there. No, like if you cooked it in it, okay, fine.
Then it would have an essence, but you just washing it off.
You
You
washed
wash
it off.
Okay.
You just have soggy, now wet, cold, probably noodles.
Natalie's over there so enthralled.
Sorry, I'm doing my
with her doctor's
my
appointment.
doctor's stuff so that I can go to rheumatology tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh, that's...
Is
yep.
objectively ridiculous and, more importantly, a really shocking, disgusting waste
Sorry, guys.
of pasta sauce. What your dad did
Pasta
was
sauce.
basically teach you to waste food whilst planning the idea in your head that you were tasting something that was all in your imagination. You can...
The dad probably did it to be cute when she was little,
Right,
and then as she
and
grew
didn't
up, like,
expect it to
well, no,
stick.
as she grew up, she probably just thought she was joking with him, and like he would just still do it,
My dad does
No.
stuff like that to me still.
but
Okay.
clearly not.
Okay. You can be pissed at your boyfriend, but the fact that you didn't notice the difference in all this time is indisputable evidence that he was right. You weren't tasting any essence of anything to begin with. It was a placebo effect. You feel betrayed, but honestly, you should be more embarrassed that you were asking someone to consistently waste sauce by putting it on your noodles and then literally wash it off again. First of all, there is no rational way that you could have tasted it after that. Secondly, people, myself included, literally struggle to make sure that they can afford to put food on their table at all. And you're bloody well pouring it out of the jar and then washing it down the sink
You're from England.
on purpose. Be embarrassed. Your boyfriend is an asshole, not for refusing to waste pasta sauce on you, honestly good for him, but for being a dick about it and mocking you. He sounds like a real nasty human being, and I can't speak for you, but I wouldn't date someone who spoke to me that way. He should have just pointed out the complete wastefulness of what you wanted from the outset. Sure. Though I suspect that you wouldn't have listened. Honestly, if you actually believe that washed pasta noodles still retain an essence of sauce, I'm going to guess that you believe in homeopathy as well? Homeopathy?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that like herbal medicine?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Everyone sucks here and you all deserve each other.
You
This
all
is the-
deserve each other?
This is the most whiny 5-year-old toddler post I've ever seen. You're the asshole. Grow up. If you didn't notice a difference until he pointed it out, then your preference of the essence of sauce is BS. Just make them yourself. I back your boyfriend 100%.
I think he could have done it in a way of like, can we just not use the sauce and try it? And if it's fine for you, then we'll just do that. Like he could have asked and just done it rather than just be like, no, I'm putting
Or
it on.
did it once. Let her be like, oh, this is good. I didn't put any sauce on that shit, bitch.
Like,
Don't do it for years. Like, there's no point.
All right.
yeah, I think you guys trauma bonded because you got together during COVID and were stuck together.
Well, and the age difference, too.
yeah, that's a real, that's
Like, that's a real, like...
not, no.
It's the ages they're at. It's not the difference in the ages they're
it's
at.
the
If
ages
they
they're
were
at in life.
30 and 36,
Fine.
different story.
Or
The
if they
fact
were-
that she was
even
17.
Even if they got together when she was 20 and he was 26.
Yeah.
Okay.
The fact that she was 17 and he was 23 when they first got together, and then moved in very quickly so that during the
How
pandemic...
did she move in if she was still in high school?
Well,
Because she might have been out of high school by the time COVID hit.
yeah.
It was probably her freshman year of college they moved in.
But she's 17.
Right.
When they started dating, not when COVID hit.
This isn't recent. love.
Oh, okay.
So she very much so could have been 18 out of the house freshman year of college, and then they move in together when the
Because
pandemic
COVID hit.
Okay.
But like that's crazy to be like, even at like 18 and 24, like living together, the wild. Wild.
It's just the difference
Yeah.
of the two
Okay.
lifestyles you're going to be living.
What do we want to do next?
Let's do one more.
You want a long one or you want a shorter
A
one?
medium one. Can we do college fund? I think that's something that we can.
This one's short.
What was the bathroom one?
You want to do the bathroom?
Oh, the
one?
mom poses?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Am I the asshole for doing weird/awkward poses whenever my mother-in-law accidentally walks in
Like,
on
what do
me
you
in
do?
the bathroom.
Just start, like, putting up a leg?
I don't know. We're going to find out. Actually, I do know.
Through the legs?
I've read all of these twice.
Woo!
Okay.
Post 29. Wait. Post 39. Wait, post 28.
Post 28, babe. I don't know what 29 is, but sure. Okay. So my mother-in-law, I'm a gal, by the way, LOL, came to stay with us for a few weeks till her home is renovated for Christmas. The problem is that
Merry Christmas and happy holidays.
The problem is that she's been randomly walking in on me while I'm in the bathroom. Thankfully, not once has she seen me naked because I started picking up on her behavior after the second time in a week. She'd barge in, then turns and says, "Oh, sorry," then close the door. I tried to talk to my husband about it, but he keeps ignoring me, then flat out said, "So what if she..."
Just lock the fucking door.
"So what if she accidentally seen you naked? She's family." He seriously said that. There's like 3 A's.
Okay, I don't care if you're family. You're not my mother. I don't even let my own mother see me naked.
I have an answer for the locking.
Let alone my mother-in-law seeing me naked.
See, I'd rather my mother-in-law see me naked before my mom.
Yeah, 100%.
But still.
Anyway, we have a lock and I could have used it, but I have past trauma from the idea of locking / being locked in a room after my brother locked me in a bathroom when I was 5.
Bitch, you're so fucking dramatic. Oh my god.
Anyway, so I came up with this idea.
Wait. How long was she locked in the bathroom?
I don't know. That's all the context.
I have trauma from beds because my sister pushed me off the bed into a closet once.
Okay, to be fair,
That happened.
Though, what if it was like days? Like
You're telling me your parents didn't go at 5 years old? Your parents didn't go look for you?
Older brother watching your younger sibling, and
Okay,
the
we need
parents
more
are away
context. Okay,
there
give me
is no more
context.
context to that. That's it.
Well, I need
Okay,
to
well,
know.
lock the door. Don't be a bitch.
Okay.
It's not that hard.
So I
Get over
came up
yourself.
with
If the lock's on the inside, though,
Yeah.
you can't lock yourself in.
Anyway. So I came up with this idea. I'd go inside the bathroom, pretend to use it, and wait for her to come. Because honestly, it's deliberate at this point. When she accidentally barges in, she'd see me in an awkward / weird position. For example, doing a ballet stand.
Oh, so she's not actually using the bathroom.
No.
She's just standing there waiting.
Standing
I
on the
see.
Vibrator between legs.
Wait, standing on the toilet or standing facing the wall with my hands up. Just fully clothed, of course.
Of course.
No, just have your butt cheeks out. Just pull your pants below the cheeks and fully clothed other than that.
Okay.
See what fucking happens.
I could see how awkward and weird this would be for her because she'd stand there for a few seconds. I laughed reading this one. Okay. I could see how awkward and weird this would be for her because she'd stand there for a few seconds trying to figure out what I was doing. It was hilarious at first, her initial confusion, but she told my husband about it, claiming she caught me practicing rituals in the bathroom. I cleared things up and revealed the reason why. My husband was livid. He called me childish and said that I made his mom feel terrified / weirded out by my behavior.
You're so fucking dramatic. Oh my god,
He
these
said
bitches.
I should have acted maturely and locked the damn door instead of playing mind games.
No, I think it's kind of funny.
That's
Hold
some
on.
shit I would do.
Hold on.
It's funny, but like, don't be
Edit.
an asshole.
Lol. What? I just came back on here and saw literally thousands of people. Oh my god. How?
Oh
I
my
feel-
god.
Oh my god. Now I feel embarrassed.
Bitch, you posted it on Reddit!
Glad
Oh
I
my
went
god, there's
anonymous,
thousands of
LOL.
you.
But
Oh my
seriously,
god.
I'm looking at my screen and I'm like, I'm famous? Seriously.
no.
I'm famous. Oh my
It's anonymous, too. It's on fucking Reddit.
My husband
Reddit.
and his mom are extremely upset with me. He still thinks it was ridiculous and is demanding an apology before she goes back to her home.
Just take
I'm
it
not
as
sure if
funny.
I will apologize, but yes, well, it was a me problem that I couldn't use the lock. It still feels wrong that she did, and maybe I'm wrong too, but at least I got... So did you apparently...
Did no
But
one
at least
teach
I
her?
got...
To knock?
Right. Did no one teach the mother-in-law to knock on a door as a child?
Or have a conversation with her. Hey, can you knock? Hey, I'm not comfortable locking the door. Can you knock?
Well, but then the mother-in-law's gonna be like, stop being a stupid-ass bitch like the rest of us.
Or, like-
sitting here.
Right.
Or like just have a rule that if the door isn't open to the bathroom,
Don't
probably
open
somebody's
it.
in there.
I feel like that's a common sense
Right.
rule, though.
So
like,
then why
if
are
Oh,
we
see, I
doors-
keep all my doors closed because I have dogs upstairs that cannot
but
go
like
in our rooms.
okay. Anyway, let
But
me
no,
finish.
specifically bathroom.
Let me finish.
Our
the
bathroom
ad-
door stays closed at all times
Well, I
when the dogs are upstairs. So otherwise they go and poop.
Okay. It still
on the
feels
floor.
wrong what she did, and maybe I'm wrong too, but at least I got, and so did you apparently, LOL, a bit of a chuckle out of it. Also, I'm sure Thanksgiving will be hella awkward tomorrow, especially after what happened.
happy Thanksgiving.
LOL. Top comment. Wait. She was deemed not the asshole.
I don't think she's. I think it was
Honestly,
funny.
I think it's
Yeah.
funny as fuck. That's how I want to deal with petty shit in my life.
If he's taking it like that, that's just boring. Come on, have a little fun in your life.
Okay. Some comments. Wait, so he's mad at you because she barges in on you in the bathroom in your home that she's a guest in, but gets mad at you for weirding her out and causing her grief? What? It's not her fault. She should be knocking and not acting like no one lives there and it's her own house. Girl, get some jelly, red if you can, and smother it on your face when she walks in. Eat it like a caveman. Then when your husband asks, you say you were stress eating, not the asshole.
No, see, you weren't like doing anything crazy. Did you? When you had your hands up, did you have the lights off, rose petals out, and candles going? I don't think so. Clearly, you weren't doing some ritual.
Humor her. Stop posing, but look at your watch seriously while facing the door like you're waiting for a kid after a curfew. Then sigh disappointedly and shake your head. 14 seconds, mother-in-law? That's terrible. You need to do better.
Or just stop doing it and only do it like at night or like first thing in the morning, like when the husband's not home. So that
Yeah.
just what do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. I
have
stopped.
no
You asked
idea
me
what
to
you're
stop. I
doing.
stopped doing it.
That could get you in trouble.
I don't fucking care. If he can't have fun, I don't want to be married to him anyways.
All right, you want to do one more? This one's short.
Yeah, I'm sure.
This is less than a page. My best friend accidentally sent me a text about secretly hating me. I, 20 female, and my best friend, 21 female, have been friends since high school.
21?
Now we are part of the same college friend group. Friday night, everyone was hanging out like we typically do on the weekends. I had one drink, and my best friend had 3 to 4 drinks before we went back to her house.
Bruh, if you're gonna say she drunk texted you that she hates you.
Everything was totally normal. I wasn't planning to stay that night, but she pleaded with me and said we could get breakfast in the morning if I stayed. I obliged, and she told me she was going to sleep alone in her room so that she could call her long-distance boyfriend. So after telling each other I love you goodnight and giving hugs, I went to sleep in the guest room. About 20 minutes later, I received a text from her that read, "She's staying in the guest room, so I don't want to talk shit about her too loudly." I responded with a simple
She
huh,
asked her to
and
stay
received-
over.
I know. And received another long text complaining about how she just can't figure out a respectful way to get rid of
You
me.
asked her to stay over.
I was probably around 2:45 a.m. at this point, but I packed all my things and snuck out the back door. The next morning, she sent me a voice memo apologizing and saying she was drunk and meant to text her boyfriend, but I'm just not that fun anymore and we've grown apart. My heart is broken. It feels wrong to bring it up to anyone else in our group of friends, so I've spent the last few days grieving and trying to remind myself that I'm only 20 and can still bounce back and find new friends. Unfortunately, my 21st birthday is in a few weeks, and now I fear I won't have anyone to spend it with. I guess posting this and venting anonymously online to a bunch of strangers might help. I'm not sure, but while I wait for my emergency therapy appointment tomorrow, any advice is appreciated.
I think
Some of these comments are really, good.
the way...
This
You
also
know-
isn't a am I the asshole? This is just
I feel like this is kind of like a you needed to know, and there was no easy way to do that.
no.
So at least you
It
were a
worked out
little
that you were-
intoxicated.
She had one drink.
Yeah, you got something.
She barely probably had a buzz.
Well,
Anyway.
Well, but if she's saying you're not his friend anymore, that means she probably doesn't drink as often anymore. So one drink will do more to you than
Well, yeah.
the 3 to 4 drinks. If she's fun and whatever and drinks all the time, that 3 to 4 drinks probably didn't do shit.
That's true.
She was
you
probably
could be fun
sober.
without alcohol.
I am.
I'm still mad you weren't at St. Patrick's Day.
Me too. No.
But no, you ditched me and picked your other friend over me, who's still here and who's not.
Anyway, top
Thank you.
comments.
Thank
I wanted
you.
to stay. I should have just stayed. I should have stuck with my gut and just
Convincing.
stayed. But I would have. Wow, that would have caused a lot of issues if I did.
She hates me.
Convincing
Wants
you
me
to
dead.
stay just to act frustrated that you won't leave is such strange behavior. I don't know about her normal behavior outside of this incident, but that sounds like the type of person who'll twist anything so that they sound like the wronged party. No reasoning with those types at all. She's pretty weird for insisting you stay, telling you she loves you, then complaining behind your back. Odds are she's been doing it for years now. Grieving a friendship is sometimes harder than a breakup. I'm so sorry you're going through this. I highly recommend if she tries to come back, don't let her. She's cruel and strange. This is somehow about clout with her boyfriend. Obviously completely untrustworthy and deeply immature. By the way, she wasn't going to try to get you to leave. That was all performative BS for her boyfriend. If she hadn't texted you by mistake, she would have never changed her behavior towards you or said anything. I think you've let her off too easy and she needs a proper slagging.
See, my thing is...
But I understand why you might be reluctant to do that. I don't know how I found all the fucking British comments. A proper slagging?
Because people on Reddit are normally not from America.
A proper slagging.
It's technically slugging.
No, it literally is Lagging.
Anyways, I understand because sometimes you do say things to people when you're just like, oh, I wish you were here instead. But, like, you don't wish that the other person wasn't there.
Yeah.
And you don't necessarily wish they were there, but, like, you wish they were there. You know what I mean?
It's not wish there instead. It's wish you were also.
Right.
Right.
So, like, the way she said it maybe not the best way.
Slagging means an insult and critical attack.
Oh, slugging is a punch.
Slugging is a punch.
Slugging.
Right.
But
I really like the sound this makes.
I've dealt with people who have done
Worse.
and similar.
A lot worse.
And it's hard because they'll tell you one thing and you'll do that thing because they told you to do it, thinking it would help the situation or whatever.
My joints hurt.
And somehow either be turned around that it was wrong or, like, that's not what you meant.
Sorry, Nat.
It's okay.
So that's a hard situation.
Yeah, but also, it kind of pisses me off that she pulled the, oh, I'm sorry, I was drunk, I didn't mean to send it to you, and then follows it up with the, I just think we're growing apart. Like, so...
I want to grow apart from you then.
Obviously, she doesn't want the friendship to happen, but the fact that she pulled the, oh, I was drunk, that was meant for my boyfriend card kind of upsets me, because, like, just come clean. Be like,
sorry, I sent it to the wrong person.
Sorry, sent it to the wrong person, but honestly, I still agree with what I said. Like,
maybe that wasn't the best way to say it. Because there are times that I have texted Natalie things that are real mean. And then I calm down and I text the other person, whoever it may be, a nicer version of that. Sometimes not. Sometimes I do. So I understand texting to somebody something crazy that's mean and, like, everything that you're actually thinking. So I understand that you could text one person and just get it off your chest and just say it out loud. But then, like, think about it and then... Because there's also been times where I was like, no, I'm done.
right.
And then I thought about it for a little bit. I got all of what I needed to get out. And then I'm like, okay. It's okay. But, yeah, I've dealt with people like that. And it's frustrating because you never know what you can and can't do. Like, you're constantly walking on eggshells hoping you don't do the wrong thing. Or even when they're telling you to do the right thing, you still don't feel like it's the right thing.
Exactly.
Because you don't know if it is, if in 2 weeks it's going to come back and bite you in the ass.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's frustrating. But, honestly, it's probably better that you're not friends. Take time apart, and if it comes back together, it comes back together. But if not, you just grew apart. They were there in a time when you needed them. They served their purpose. It wasn't worth nothing. But you don't need them anymore.
I think the universe takes people in and out of our lives when we need them.
I agree.
And I think this was just a case of you needed them when you were in high school, and now that you're in college,
You don't need them anymore.
you don't need them anymore.
I feel
they
like
took
from
you out of your life.
college, from high school to college, is quite a big jump of who
Well, because everyone leaves, everyone goes their own ways.
And nobody gives a fuck anymore.
And you don't realize who your true friends are
Ouch.
until you come back for summer or Christmas break or whatever, or if you stay in contact during the semester. Like,
And I think
Because there's so many people I was so close with all
a
of high
different
school, and I got to college, and I don't talk to them anymore
It's a
because
different
it fell out.
maturity level in high school and college.
Yeah, and also college is like the first time.
You're alone.
Well,
You're
not
yourself.
You, if you don't commute, but like you actually live alone, or you live with one other person.
Well, no, but I'm basically on my own. Like, you're on your own, so you're more
Right.
of yourself than relying on your mom to do everything for you, or relying on your, like, my parents still do stuff for me.
Right, my parents still do
But
stuff for me.
I'm basically pretty independent on my own. Like, they could leave for a week and I would be fine.
Right.
So I think people are in your life when they need to, and it's not a waste of, what do you always say to me? Loving somebody's never a waste?
Yeah, loving someone is never a waste. They're always there for a reason. It will always have taught you something.
Yeah.
But you just might not need them
Whether it
anymore.
was good or bad, or about yourself or someone else, it always taught you a lesson in some way.
There's always a lesson to be learned.
And I think you just have to go with the flow. And if that flow doesn't flow back to you, the flow was never yours.
Straight up.
People get on your train. Oh my god, my train metaphor. I love my train metaphor. Your train keeps moving. People get on and off at whatever stop they want. The people who really care will stay on your train.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right, which one was your favorite out of the 4?
The mom one. I thought that was funny. That's some bullshit I do.
I like the noodles one.
I think that's just dramatic.
The idea of like being like, I need an essence of tomato on my pasta.
How do you ask somebody that?
Yeah, but Natalie, it's different because are you washing the pasta sauce off your noodles?
No.
Okay, I also can't do chunks I can't do chunks of tomato in my sauce. I like my sauce just like.
But I don't like sauce that much. I only
put a little bit of sauce on and mix it. But
we will take the pot of pasta. I'll take my bowl out, put butter on it, and then put the sauce in the pot of all the pasta, and then take all that and I'll put my pasta back in the empty pot that has like a little bit of sauce left in it, and I'll just and then take it out.
But that's fine.
And I put a lot of Parm cheese on it, like a lot.
But that's fine. You're
you
not
still
washing
have
it off.
sauce on your pasta.
Or I just won't eat sauce on it. I'll just
Exactly.
eat plain buttered noodles
But
with
like
cheese.
that's the thing. You're not asking someone to make
And
my
pepper.
pasta, put sauce on it, then take it and wash the sauce off of it.
What the fuck is the point of washing the sauce off?
It's so you have an essence.
I want
I
an
don't know.
essence of you to stop being a dumb bitch. Because clearly
I wish.
that's all you got. You're giving me essence of dumb bitch.
All right,
Um,
that's all I got. I have more that are more earth shattering,
It's
we
just
will
about
do
stuff.
more.
but we don't have time. That's all I have for this week.
Alright.
I could sit here and read those for hours.
We got more. Don't you worry, guys. Do not worry. Do not fret. Don't fret. We got more. That'll come more. We're filming another one tomorrow, so we'll figure out what that's gonna be.
What time are we filming that at?
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow? It fits in
1
here.
p.m. to 4 p.m.
Can you resend me that fucking calendar?
I did, Natalie. You're on it.
It's not on mine. It won't show up.
You're right there.
I needed to send me an email.
Send.
There you go. I renamed it. I did not realize that by me renaming it for my MacBook would rename it for everybody.
It only did that because you can make changes and manage the sharing.
Okay.
If that was turned off, it wouldn't have changed it, but it's okay. It's fine.
Okay.
I called it Yapping Sesh.
I think that's pretty.
I feel like that's accurate.
Yeah,
as well.
guys, we have our own
You
calendar.
spelled it wrong, babe.
Bella, baby.
It says yapping cess, not sesh.
No,
But-
I know what it means.
But,
Yeah, but it doesn't say sesh.
all right, we
It
have
says
our own
cess.
calendar
I know, that's how my brain
so
functions.
that we know who's posting what, when we're filming, what we need to post. You need to post those damn pictures. What is us with us and fucking clapping?
We should get noise activated license. Yeah, my hands are tingling now. Thank you.
You don't know what I just did.
Excuse you. Yes, I can hear it. It's meowing.
Okay, are we ready? Let's wrap this up. I gotta get back to campus.
All right.
Let's fucking go.
Okay.
Look at my nails, everybody.
They're so pretty. She needs to do mine.
Okay. I can do your nails too.
Yeah, she has stuff.
Actually.
Fun fact, I only want Natalie to do it.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Whoa.
All right.
Hey.
Anyways,
Just take it away from me.
I will.
Take it away.
So I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you right back here next week. Don't know what we're gonna do yet. Neither do you. Fun fact, we'll both find out at the same time probably. But anyways, Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, YouTube, all the same shit.
Up to the 3rd degree.
Follow it. Oh,
Blake says follow it.
you got something to say, buddy? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here.
We already did this segment.
What do you got to say?
No, I
Here,
wanted
Blake.
him to bark. He was barking.
Here, Blake.
I thought
What do you got to say? What?
Blakey, come here. He fell.
He missed a step.
Oh, Blakey. Oh, Blakey.
Anyways, follow us everywhere. It's all the same up to the 3rd degree. What?
Nothing.
I think the YouTube is just 3rd
Sorry, I got
degree.
the shiveries.
No, it is up to the 3rd degree. I subscribe to our own YouTube channel.
Good, as you should.
I've been busy.
Hey, that's your job.
I know it is.
I haven't done shit.
Somebody.
Natalie hasn't done any of her jobs. I've done them.
Somebody.
No, I made an Instagram post that you told me to make.
Somebody gave me an email, and I've been going haywire with it.
Can we get sponsored? Can you find us sponsorships? I want free shit.
Whoa, whoa!
Yeah.
How many more jobs am I taking on?
Listen, I can do that. We just have to be good and get more people. So get people and we'll get free shit.
Okay.
My parents follow. I got
Put it
people.
on your parents' Facebook account.
Put it everywhere. Get
Have
us
your
things.
parents repost us on their Facebook.
And don't worry, guys. We'll try it for you on here. I saw this thing on Facebook yesterday
Here we
that
go.
this guy he's suing
Okay.
a sex toy company because he had a butt plug in to go get an MRI,
And it claimed to be.
and it said it was 100% silicone, and it went through his stomach because it was. It had metal in it.
Isn't that crazy? Also,
Who the fuck wears a butt plug to an MRI? I'm gonna do that for my pre-surgery MRI. I'm gonna put a butt plug in. Like, no!
And what did you say? What did you say? Maybe it calms him down.
Yeah, I was like, maybe it was a calming thing. I don't know. People
Oh my
are
god,
weird.
I have to show you the TikTok Peyton sent me the other day. And I might have sent it to you, honestly. It was this person pretending to be from, like, a sex store. And they called, like, a random person. We're like, hi, honey, we actually have you on camera stealing, I don't remember what the store was called, but she was like, we actually have you on camera stealing, a double XL, Vibe for Life vibrator or something like that. And
Double-sided dildo.
And those rent for like $203. So we're going to need you to bring that back into the store, honey. And he was like, you know, I haven't been there in years. And like, you could tell that he like caught on, but he was so into it. I was like, I haven't been there in years. I've moved on from double XL, man. I'm at like quadruple, like 5XL at this point. Like, you know, and he was like, I can come in and like trade you for one, but that's all I've got.
A double-headed vibrator. I don't think that's a thing.
It definitely
It
is.
definitely is.
Oh.
The internet
Most
is a
certainly.
very
How
weird
would that
place.
work?
There's tentacle dildos.
What do you mean? How would that work?
Why would you need two?
Women?
How would that work? I don't want to know.
Hey.
I don't want to know.
Hey, look at me.
I don't want to know.
Look at me.
I'm aware.
Gay?
Gay.
That's how that works.
Say it again.
I don't approve of this homosexual stuff.
Wait,
I don't really vibe
wait,
with that.
no.
I'm actually the most homophobic person you've ever met in your
so-
life.
I actually hate gay
Homophobic.
people.
Gay people deserve nothing.
I am so homophobic. It's not funny.
I hate gay people.
I hate gay people.
I
hate
fear we should keep this
anybody.
in.
I hate everybody. Why?
I
'Cause
hate
it's funny.
anything and everything with a pulse.
Especially ones that have vaginas.
I hate. Period.
I just hate. Everything, anyone, any species, I hate.
Species? What are you having sex with a dolphin?
I'm not having sex with anybody I hate.
Oh. Alright. Sounds like a plan to me. Anyways.
Okay, can we be done? I want to go back home.
Go finish.
Alright. Anyways, follow us because we're gonna do more fun stuff for you guys. The more people follow, the more fun stuff you guys get to see. Anyways, we'll see you back here next week. Have a great week. We love you all.
Do we?
No, we just said we hate everybody.
Yeah.
Alright, well,
What
whatever.
are we, hypocrites?
Alright,
Yes.
we ready?
You
just got burned.
up to the third degree.
Bam. Try again.
You just got burned up to the third degree.
Can you make yourself unknown for like 5?
Me?
Yeah.
Why?
I gotta talk to Natalie about something. Cut the cameras, turn the mics off. I gotta talk to Natalie about something.
Mine's unplugged, so.
What did I do?
You didn't do anything. You unplugged it in the wrong direction, but it's fine, Queen.
I don't care.
What did I do?
Cut the cameras.